Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Mudassir Mehboob, lecturer in chemistry, GPGC Sawabi, and you people are watching Chemistry with Mudassir. Today we are going to start second year course. Okay, so keep in mind this is the first lecture of first chapter in second year. The chapter name is S block and P block elements. Okay, so this is chapter number 13, S block and P block elements, and today we are going to start the third period element, the first topic in second year chemistry. What are third period elements? Those elements which are present in the third period are known as third period elements, and these elements are sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon. Okay, as far as the third period elements are concerned, these two elements, sodium and magnesium, they belongs to the S block. Aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon, they belong to the P block. So sodium and magnesium are S block elements, and aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon are P block elements. What are S block elements? Look at here. Look at the sodium and look at the magnesium. They are the S block elements, and their outermost electron is present in the S subshell. That is the reason sodium is S block. Look at the magnesium. The outermost electron or the magnesium are present in the S subshell. So they are called, these two are called S block elements. And look at the aluminium. This is the aluminium, atomic number is 13. We have to arrange these three electrons in subshell and shells. So look at, in the first shell 2 electron, in the second shell look at 2 is 2, 2p2, this is the second shell. In the second shell there are 8 electrons. Second shell can only accommodate 8 electrons. And look at, this is the third shell. 2 electrons come to the S, and the third electron, the remaining third electron, the electron number 13, that's come to the P subshell. So that is the reason aluminium and the rest, they are the P block elements. Look at silicon, the outermost electron resides in the P subshell. So this is P block. Look at the phosphorus, the outermost electron resides or present in the P subshell. That is the reason they are called P block elements. Look at how many electrons are present in the outermost shell of the phosphorus. This is the outermost shell, the third shell, 3s and 3p. 3s contain 2 electrons and 3p contain 3. So whole 2 plus 3, 5. So phosphorus has 5 electrons in its outermost shell, and that is the reason it is present in the 5th A group. Okay, this is the sulfur. Sulfur contains 6 electrons in its outermost shell. This is in the 6th group. Chlorine has 7 electrons in the outermost shell. That is the reason it belongs to the halogen family, the 7th group. Okay, and this is the argon. And you know the outermost shell of argon is completed. Its outermost shell is 3s and 3p. It has 8 electrons. So it has completed their octet rule. What is octet rule? Each and every atom wants each Each and every atom wants to complete its outermost shell by 8 electrons. This is known as octet rule. What is octet rule? Each and every atom, each and every element wants to have 8 electrons in its outermost shell. So, argon is called noble gas. That is the reason argon is noble. It has completed its outermost shell. So, it's react very hardly. It's remain inert. Okay, so that is all about the electronic configuration of the third period element. Now we are discussing its atomic radius. What is atomic radius, dear? Radius of an atom is known as atomic radius. What is radius of an atom? Radius of an atom means that the distance between the nucleus of an atom and an outermost shell is known as your atomic radius. And I have told you, we measured the atomic radius in the units of nanometer, nm, picometer, pm, and angstrom. These are the units in which we measure the atomic radius. And you know, atom cannot exist freely in nature. Atom cannot exist separately. So, it always found in the combined form. So, we take covalent radii, we take van der Waals radii, and we take metallic radii. Okay? I hope you have understand what I am saying. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. And mister, do not forget to subscribe to your own channel, Chemistry with Mudassir. Thank you very much.